Hello everyone. Welcome to another adventure in real estate. Julie, how are you?
I'm doing well. How about you?
I'm doing fine. You know what we do on Adventures in Real Estate, don't you?
Talk about real estate?
She's more than a pretty face, Speaking of faces, Julie, tell me what is the most interesting person you met last week?
Oh.
Or last month? Or last year?
You threw me for a loop on this one.
Oh, you weren't ready, were you?
I wasn't ready for that one.
What you got?
Well, I don't know. My toddler's pretty interesting. I know I didn't just meet him, but our babysitter was out last week, and so we spent a whole lot of time together. So that might have been, can that count for interesting?
We'll take it. You know, in the world of real estate, we meet lots of people.
Yes, we do.
So we're going to call this episode 1 of the people you'll meet in real estate.
Sounds good.
Okay? So, that being said, first one up, real estate broker. Okay. What do you think?
This is probably one of the most important, maybe not the most important, but one of the top. It's a full team of people that get you from start to finish in a real estate transaction, but real estate broker is the person who typically runs the firm. And then we are agents, realtors, underneath that real estate broker. So we become the person you see face to face.
Fair enough.
99% of the time when you're working through a transaction.
And at Mountain to Lake Realty, we've got Broker Betty.
That's right.
And that was a beautiful picture of her there. So, moving on now, we've got loan officers.
Another very important piece of the puzzle.
Why are they so important, Julie?
Well, without a loan officer, if you don't have cash, you can't purchase a home.
They have the money, huh?
They hold the money bags.
All right.
They help you with application. They help you know whether you need a down payment versus no down payment, what your interest rates are going to be. If you're not quite ready to qualify, they can give you some steps to figure out how to qualify in the future. Talk about your debts and your incomes, and probably more than you wanted to know.
Possibly, but they are very important. They play a vital role in purchase of a home. So, next, Julie, we have an appraiser. Yes. What do you think about the old appraiser?
Some people forget about this step of the process.
Yes.
The appraiser is going to come out to the house, and they're going to make sure that your house that you're purchasing is worth the amount of money that your loan officer or lender is going to give for the house.
And is it fair to say that the appraiser is there to protect the buyer, but also protect the lender too, right?
That's right. Yes.
That's a good way of looking at it from that standpoint. All right, and the last one on this episode is going to be our mortgage lender. Last one. So we think about this being a financial institution. Generally you think about brick and mortar, but it maybe not necessarily have to be, does it?
No, not now. Nowadays it doesn't have to be a local brick and mortar anymore. It could be an online or a investment group or
there's certainly
the sky's the limit nowadays.
Yeah, there certainly is. And generally we think about things like the ones that underwrite the home loans as a mortgage lender. And I don't want to get too deep in the weeds here, but when you think about what the difference is between a mortgage lender and a loan officer, you can kind of think about that loan officer as sort of the agent of the lender.
Yes.
So again, the people we meet, you just never know who might run across. But those are 4 very important people in the home buying process.
And there are more.
Yes, more to come. Episode 2 will be here before long on the people you meet. We're going to let that wrap up today's adventure in real estate. Thank you all for joining us. We'll see you next time.